do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any great videos. Hello, welcome to another episode of For the Record. So today's album I want to talk about be Perfect Circle, noms. I don't even really know how you're supposed to pronounce that, to be perfectly honest with you, but whatever, it's cool. So this album I actually snagged before it got like stupid expensive. I see on eBay prices are going up on this. There's a couple different copies. I got one of the limited edition ones. This one says that it came from, it's all analog, straight from the tapes, 180 gram, gatefold, beautiful. So I remember when this album first came out, of course, you know, this album was super popular because Maynard from Tool, this is his other band. So that's what the album looks like. And then on the other side, that's one of the images on the inside. Really thick, super quiet, sounds really good. This is their very first album they ever released. I actually have the first two so far. The second one I actually bought at a store near me. I would say definitely one of my favorite songs is 3 Libras, and then Judith, Sleeping Beauty's amazing, The Hollow's amazing, and Magnolia, that was definitely one of my favorite songs, for sure. If you've never heard of Perfect Circle, if you've heard of Tool, or you like rock music, you should definitely check these guys out. So for this album, this is their studio debut album. Perfect Circle was released on March 23rd, 2000, and entered the Billboard Top 200 and entered at 4, making it the highest album to debut for a rock band's first album. It sold over 188,000 copies its first week and certified platinum by the RIAA later the same year. 3 singles were released to promote the album: Judith, which was an amazing single, which was an amazing music video. If you've never checked out the music video, I'll leave the link down below in the description. Definitely check it out. I'll actually put all 3 videos down there. If you've never seen 3 Libras either, definitely check that out. The Hollow's amazing too. Those all ended up in the Billboard Top Chart in the U.S. Modern Rock and Mainstream charts. So the band was originally conceived by Billy, a former guitar technician for 9 Inch Nails, Smashing Pumpkins, and Fishbone, and Tool. Howard met singer Maynard in 1992, and when Tool was opening for Fishbone, the two became friends. 3 years later, King offered Howard, who was looking for lodging, a room in his North Hollywood home. This provided him the opportunity to play the demos for Maynard. So basically, he finally got to hang out with Maynard, like at his house and shit, and do stuff for him and all that stuff. So I believe he was probably just working for him, and then he played the demos. It says they played a show in August of 1999, followed by a larger scale, more widely publicized. But when he played the tapes, Maynard said he could hear himself singing to it, but he could hear a female voice, not his voice. And the dude was like, yo, he's like, you're perfect. He's like, yeah, you could definitely sing to this. And then they got the drummer from Primus in here, which Primus, that's definitely some vinyl that I need to get. It's definitely some Primus. I gotta get their records. Definitely love Primus. Primus was really good. But this album, I really dearly hold it in my heart. This is an amazing album. It's beautiful, front to back. I mean, there's nothing else I could really say about it if you've never heard it. So on here, it basically just says that it's a mix between prog rock, alternative rock, and hard rock, heavy metal. And, you know, it's got violins and all that stuff in it. I personally think that this is amazing. It's very beautiful. It's in like, it's beautiful as in like, you know, a woman is beautiful. It's beautiful as in like, you know, it's just, there's something that's on this album that you can't take that away. You can never recreate something this good. I feel like this is one of its kind. You know, like when a band first comes out and they actually have their like first albums, I usually think that usually their first albums are somewhat of their better albums. But then again, there's also bands like Slipknot. Their last album was fucking killer, and their previous two albums before that, they were good, but they weren't as good as We Are Not Your Kind. We Are Not Your Kind was like fucking killing it. That was like straight from the, you know, like basically it's more like their first shit. So it was so good for me that I can't say that they haven't put out as good as album as their first original, because I feel like that they went back to their original roots, even though they don't have all the original members. So they did a very good job on that. I do know that on the second album of A Perfect Circle, they do have Twiggy playing in some of the guitar, or maybe I think all of the guitar, or the bass, or whatever it is that he plays there. Plays bass on a lot of that album. I think the whole album. Not 100% sure on that, but I did read when I was looking up his discography that he's on that album, and he's also on 9 Inch Nails with Teeth, and he was on Marilyn Manson's Heaven Upside Down and Pearl Emperor, which I did not actually know, because the last I knew is when he was on what was that last album there that they had? The Golden Age of Grotesque. After that, that's supposedly when Johnny Five and Twiggy left the group. So, but anyways, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, staying safe. You know, stay inside if you need to. Do whatever you got to do. Hopefully we all have a better year this year. Stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you get notifications whenever my videos pop up. Next week I will be having a really good Holy Grail video coming up, so stay tuned. Make sure to watch that one. Hope you all have an amazing day, alright? Peace.